Hi, it's Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Story from the Bible, The Promised Land for 1990. So let's get started. Even though Moses had grown up in the palace of Pharaoh, he trembled as he stood before the ruler of Egypt with only a shepherd's staff in his hand. Mighty Pharaoh, the God of heaven and earth, said, "Let my people go." Pharaoh just laughed. I do not, I do not fear your God. The Hebrew people are hard working slaves. I will never let them go. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and told him to strike the water of the river with his shepherd's staff. Instantly, all the water in Egypt turned to blood. Pharaoh still laughed. My magicians can perform that same trick. Get out of my sight, Moses. Following God's instruction, Moses went back before Pharaoh 9 more times. Each time he said to the Egyptian king, the god of arrows said, "Let my people go." Each time Pharaoh laughed, so God sent terrible plagues upon the land: frogs, storm, overfills in houses, and flies stung people. All the cattle died. Locusts ate up the crop. Darkness covered the land, and the Egyptians suffered from swords all over their bodies. But Pharaoh would not let the Hebrew people go. At last, God told Moses, "This night Pharaoh's heart will soften. This night I will pass over Egypt. In each house the oldest child will die unless the door is marked with the blood of a lamb." When the Egyptians woke up and found their firstborn child dead, a terrible cry filled the land. The Hebrews fled, and no one stopped them. Freedom at last, Moses and the people sung for joy as they marched down the shore of the Red Sea. But soon Pharaoh changed his mind. He and his soldiers chased after the Hebrews. Once again, God told Moses to use his shepherd's staff. As Moses lifted the stick, the water of the sea floated back, and a dry path opened. The people rushed across the other side. Then God caused the water to flow back, drowning all the Egyptians. God showed his faithfulness and his mercy as he led the people. He fed them bread from heaven in the desert. He showed them which way to go, even at night. God took Moses up to a mountain, gave him the laws by which his people was to live. In everything God, took care of the children of Israel, but they worried and complained. They wandered in the wilderness for 40 years because they did not trust in him. Finally, they reached the promised land. And that was the promised land from 1990. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We have another video coming out real soon.